Have you ever found a miraculous strength that helps you stand firm, smile in the face of challenges, and step through them without hesitation? That's not magic. It's the inherent power within every individual, awakened through understanding and self-control. We often get caught in our negative spirals, nurturing feelings of self-pity and blame, forgetting that every moment of self-pity only distances us from our true selves and goals. But today, through 10 weakness habits, we not only identify those weaknesses, but also learn how to confront them and turn them into strengths. Stoic philosophy will be our gentle yet powerful companion, teaching us to master fear and turn suffering into opportunities for growth. Together, we will discover the secret of resilience, finding ways so that every stumble is not an end, but a stepping stone to a stronger new journey. This is not just advice, it's a promise of an open future where every challenge becomes an opportunity for us to shine. Enter the world of Stoicism, where strength comes not from what we avoid, but from what we face and conquer. This is your journey, from darkness to light, from weakness to invincibility. But before we begin, I have a challenge for you. Watch the video to the end and take all of the 10 habits mentioned in today's video, because even one lesson can help you control your deepest weaknesses and find inner strength. If you're ready to accept this challenge, leave a comment. I accept the challenge before we begin. Habit number 1: avoiding challenges. Seneca, one of the great Stoic philosophers, once said, "The more violent the storm, the sooner it is over." His words are not only a reminder, but also a challenge to each of us when facing difficulties and challenges in life. Many of us seek comfort and avoid difficulties without realizing that this very act makes us weaker. Avoiding difficulties and staying within our comfort zone creates a vicious cycle where fear and procrastination become frequent companions. But Stoicism teaches us that within every challenge and failure lies a valuable lesson and an opportunity for growth. Stoicism is not about eliminating emotions or avoiding difficulties, but about learning to face and accept them with a peaceful mind. The Stoic approach to facing difficulties is to see every challenge as an opportunity to test ourselves and cultivate virtues such as patience and courage. When we embrace challenges, we not only improve our problem-solving skills, but also develop confidence and resilience. Facing challenges and discomfort directly brings benefits not only personally, but also makes us a source of inspiration for others. Our courage and perseverance in overcoming difficulties will encourage those around us to pursue the path of personal growth and development. So how do we apply Stoic philosophy to our daily lives? Start by recognizing and accepting the challenges you face, and don't avoid them. See them as opportunities to become stronger and wiser. Set small goals, face and overcome each challenge one by one, and remember that on the path to maturity, nothing is impossible. In the journey of self-discovery, we often get lost in moments of procrastination without realizing that every passing moment is an opportunity to become stronger. Stoic philosophy is not just a lesson in endurance, it is a reminder to make the most of every moment of life. Let's explore the second step in discovering your hidden strength and transforming life in a more positive direction. Habit number 2: procrastination of time. Seneca once reflected on procrastination, saying, "While we wait for life, life passes." This statement resonates as a poignant reminder of the value of time and the urgency of action. But how do we escape the trap of procrastination when every morning we stand at the crossroads of choice? To continue dreaming in the warmth of our blankets, or to courageously step out of our comfort zone and face the challenges, turning each day into a vibrant and meaningful new page. Procrastination is not only a thief of time, but also a direct adversary to our development and progress. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher emperor, once advised, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." So why do we recoil from challenges when every moment of procrastination only dulls the creativity and passion within us? The first step to overcoming procrastination is to recognize and accept it as not an inseparable part of ourselves. Have you ever asked yourself, "You could leave life right now"? Let that determine what you do and say and think. Is it the fear of failure or the pressure from self-expectations and those of others? The answer lies in challenging ourselves by setting specific, achievable goals and disciplining ourselves to accomplish them step by step. Turn every action into a triumph over yourself, gradually building a chain of victories over procrastination. Through this, we not only learn to cherish every moment of life, but also find joy and satisfaction in the process of self-conquest, step by step, overcoming our barriers. We believe that every story is a lesson, and every lesson has the power to transform lives. How have you faced and overcome procrastination in your life? Share your thoughts and experiences to collectively build a strong community, aiming for progress and personal development. Habit number 3: inability to cope with negative emotions. Dealing with negative emotions is not only a skill, but also an art. It requires patience and profound acceptance from us. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher emperor, taught us that strength lies not in avoiding challenges, but in how we face and transform them. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength, he wrote. This emphasizes that controlling our thoughts, rather than external events, is the key to maintaining inner peace. Consider a practical example. When you feel anxious about the future, can you stop and ask yourself, does this worry help? Stoicism teaches us that worrying about the future is futile because the future is uncertain and beyond our control. Instead, we should focus on the present, where we can take action. The whole future lies in uncertainty. Live immediately, Seneca encouraged us. As you begin to apply this philosophy to your life, you'll realize that every obstacle, every negative emotion, presents an opportunity for self-improvement. You might ask yourself, how can I use this feeling to become stronger? This isn't about eliminating negative emotions from life, but learning to confront and transform them into a driving force for personal growth. Ultimately, Stoicism doesn't encourage us to become indifferent to suffering, but to consciously accept it. Through accepting and transforming negative emotions, we not only find inner strength, but also discover freedom and inner peace. So, faced with the next challenge and negative emotion, how will you choose to respond? Let us know your answer in the comments section below this video. We often easily get swept away by the currents of life, forgetting the core values of existence. Stoic philosophy, with its timeless lessons and self-mastery, opens a path to deep understanding and integration. However, as we strive for self-improvement, we sometimes inadvertently overlook an important aspect of happiness and inner strength. Habit number 4, ignoring the well-being of others. In the pursuit of Stoic philosophy, one of the biggest mistakes we often make is ignoring the happiness and well-being of others. Excessive self-focus not only severs our connection with the world around us, but also leads to the loss of our true selves. So why do we easily forget the immense value of care and compassion? Stoic philosophy teaches us that happiness stems not only from recognizing and accepting our inner conditions, but also from contributing to the collective happiness of the community. We are reminded that every action, no matter how small, has the potential to bring about positive change in someone else's life. Have you ever wondered how a smile, a genuine compliment, or a small act of kindness can change someone's day? Stoicism not only helps us realize the power of caring for others, but also encourages us to become the best versions of ourselves, thereby contributing to the flourishing of the community. We need to remember that in a world full of challenges and injustices, compassion and care for others are not just noble actions, but also obligations. Each of us, in some way, can inspire and empower others. So, where do you begin? Perhaps with a small change in how we interact daily with others. Try genuinely listening, sharing a caring gesture, or simply taking the time to understand and assist others without expecting anything in return. Practicing compassion and community support not only enriches our lives, but also honors and embodies Stoic philosophy. I want to ask you, have you noticed that by caring for others, we also benefit from it? Connection and compassion not only enrich the lives of recipients, but also bring deep satisfaction and meaning to our own lives. Habit number 5, negative self-talk. In the journey of self-discovery and exploring the world around us, we often encounter a significant obstacle: negative self-talk. This isn't just a minor psychological habit. It's a major barrier that impedes our development and happiness. Have you ever wondered why we spend more time criticizing ourselves than encouraging ourselves? The ancient Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "People are not disturbed by things, but by the view they take of them." This perspective emphasizes the power of thoughts in shaping our life experiences. Speaking negatively about oneself not only weakens the spirit, but also diminishes our ability to face challenges and seize opportunities. Stoicism teaches us self-respect and self-love through controlling negative thoughts. This doesn't mean denying one's emotions or experiences, but rather acknowledging and healthily accepting them. So how can we transform this negative self-talk into a positive force that supports us? Firstly, start by identifying and analyzing the roots of negative thoughts. You can do this through journaling, meditation, or talking with a trusted friend. Once identified, challenge them by asking questions like, is this thought true? Is it based on facts or just the exaggeration of the mind? Next, practice positive thinking. Every time a negative thought arises, replace it with a positive or encouraging one. It may be challenging at first, but with time, you'll become better at adjusting your mindset. Lastly, remember that self-acceptance is not a destination, but a journey. We all have flaws and strengths. Focus on developing strengths and learning from weaknesses rather than criticizing yourself negatively. In the journey of overcoming negative self-talk and striving for self-respect, remember that every step, no matter how small, is important. Stoic philosophy not only helps us understand the power of thought, but also teaches us how to transform them into positive forces. Start now, step by step, to build a more harmonious and meaningful life. Before we move on to the next habit, I want to take a moment to thank you for accompanying us on this journey. The challenge lies not only in recognizing the negative self-esteem habits you've engaged in, but also in facing and overcoming them. Ask yourself, how have these habits affected your life? And are you ready to change them for the better? If you find value in this content, please don't hesitate to like and share the video so that we can continue to provide inspiration and knowledge. Now, let's continue this journey with habit number 6, indulging in excessive materialism. In a world filled with choices and relentless advertising, the trap of materialistic consumerism easily seduces each of us. We are drawn into an endless cycle of shopping, a relentless pursuit of happiness through possession. But does the pile of material possessions surrounding us truly bring joy and contentment? Marcus Aurelius once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Ultimately, chasing temporary pleasures that material goods bring is merely a cat-and-mouse game with oneself. For instance, buying a new phone may bring initial excitement, but it quickly fades, leaving behind emptiness and new desires. This is a vicious cycle where contentment is never truly achieved. But if we pause and reflect on what truly brings meaning and long-term value, we may find happiness in simplicity. Instead of pouring money into non-essential things, why not invest in experiences, relationships, and personal growth? Stoicism is not just a philosophy of endurance. It is also about recognizing the true value of life not coming from material possessions. It encourages us to live a conscious life, oriented towards inner values and spirit rather than external and materialistic pursuits. So, in the journey of seeking true meaning and happiness, do we pause long enough to question whether the things we relentlessly pursue are truly necessary? Or are they just glittering lights leading us into the maze of emptiness? Discovering true freedom, unshackled by material needs, not only opens the door to a more meaningful life, but also helps us reconnect with our true selves. In the tumultuous journey of life, every step leaves behind valuable lessons. But when the light of the present is dimmed by the shadows of the past, how can we find our way again? Stoicism, a beacon of light amidst the darkness, teaches us the power of acceptance and the ability to turn pain into strength. Let's explore how this ancient philosophy not only helps us face, but also overcome stagnant habits of the past to illuminate the future. Habit number 7, dwelling on past mistakes. Have you ever felt like you were being held back by the ghosts of the past? Those are the nights spent pondering over what has passed, the mistakes that cannot be rectified, the paths not chosen. In those moments, Stoic philosophy illuminates the path for lost souls, guiding us on how to confront the past and step forward resolutely. But how do we truly overcome those ghosts and move forward with strength? Remember, every mistake is a valuable lesson, a step in the journey toward perfection. For example, imagine a figure skater who, after every fall, gets up, smiles, and continues gliding forward. Mistakes don't weaken them. Instead, they serve as crucibles, challenges that make them stronger. The question for us is, how willing are we to face and learn from those mistakes? It's not easy to forgive oneself, but in doing so, we find the key to unlocking the door to mental freedom and personal growth. Instead of dwelling on the past, focus on building the future, a future where you are the best version of yourself. Acceptance and learning from the past not only make us stronger, but also teach us the values of patience, humility, and courage to face new challenges. When you look back on the past, what do you see? Is it the darkness of mistakes or the light of learning and opportunities for growth? Remember that in the race of life, it's the perseverance in the face of the past and the belief in a new future that opens the path to success and happiness. Perhaps you've also experienced similar moments when the ghosts of the past relentlessly haunt and pull you backward. Share with us your personal experiences of learning from mistakes and how you've accepted and overcome them. Are there any specific Stoic philosophies that you've applied to your life and found effective? We look forward to hearing your stories and valuable lessons. Habit number 8, seeking external validation. In the intricate maze of modern life, how many times have we lost our way, seeking light from distant stars instead of the fire within ourselves? How many times have we let the echo of the crowd overshadow the voices of reason and soul? This question not only leads us into the heart of Stoic philosophy, but also opens up a journey towards self-mastery and inner happiness. As we constantly seek approval from others, we not only create a dependency, but also gradually blur the true value of ourselves. This not only weakens us, but also hinders the process of self-discovery and personal growth. Stoicism asserts that the key to happiness and confidence lies in seeking satisfaction from within rather than external approval. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic master, wrote in his Meditations, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." This advice resonates through time, reminding us of the importance of maintaining composure and not being swayed by the opinions of others. So, how can we build self-esteem and inner independence without seeking external approval? Are you living in line with your values and principles, or are you still chasing the approval of others to determine your self-worth? By setting personal goals and focusing on self-development, we not only free ourselves from the pressure of seeking approval from others, but also find true strength and happiness from within. Remember, we are the creators of our value, not anyone else. If you have drawn a lesson from habit number 8, leave a comment. Practice seeking inner satisfaction under the comments section of this video. Habit number 9, refusing to adapt to change. Every step on the journey of life leads us through various stages of change, like a river flowing ceaselessly, meandering through the twists and turns of destiny. Is resisting these changes akin to trying to grasp at the waves, only to watch them slip through our fingers? Perhaps deep within us lies an invisible fear, the fear of uncertainty, of letting go of the familiar, of facing the new. Why do we often shrink back when faced with adversity instead of spreading our wings, accepting and learning from it? Change is not always easy to accept, but it is the essence of life, an indispensable part of shaping who we are. It presents valuable lessons and opportunities to discover our hidden strengths and extraordinary adaptability. For instance, when confronted with job loss, instead of succumbing to despair, one following Stoic philosophy would see it as an opportunity to develop new skills or explore a new career path. They understand that every change opens a new door of opportunity, even if it initially seems daunting. Now, ask yourself, are you holding on to the past tightly, fearing any change? Or are you ready to face the storms, knowing that each experience brings lessons and opportunities for growth? Stoic philosophy isn't about eliminating emotions or avoiding difficulties. Instead, it teaches us to embrace and adapt to every change calmly and purposefully. In doing so, we not only overcome fear and anxiety, but also broaden our horizons, develop ourselves, and become stronger in every aspect of life. In our fast-paced world, seeking comfort and ease seems like an instinct. But what if I told you that those very moments of comfort are holding you back, hindering your personal growth? The answer lies in Stoic philosophy, which is key to unlocking your hidden potential and transforming your life. Habit number 10, overvaluing comfort and ease. In a world where comfort and ease often become the highest values, Stoic philosophy prompts us to seek deeper meaning in hardship and challenges. The question arises, are we allowing ourselves to become trapped in the safety net of comfort to the extent that we forget how to grow stronger? When we prioritize comfort and shy away from inconvenience, we are indeed forfeiting opportunities for growth. Challenges and difficulties not only test our limits, but also open doors for us to explore and develop inner strength. So, have you ever wondered, when faced with difficulty, whether we'll choose the easy path or the one that makes you stronger? Stoicism isn't about rejecting all comfort, but rather recognizing and accepting that comfort isn't the ultimate goal of life. Personal growth and development come from facing and overcoming challenges. Seneca once wrote, "It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that they are difficult." Ask yourself, are you willing to give up short-term comfort to achieve something greater and more sustainable in your life? Strength and resilience aren't qualities you possess from the start. They're forged over time and through experiences. When we begin to see comfort not as a prerequisite for happiness, we open up the possibility of becoming the strongest version of ourselves. Recognizing comfort isn't inherently bad, but overvaluing it can limit your growth. Stoicism invites us to reconsider the true value of comfort and ease, advocating for a life where growth and self-improvement are paramount. When we conclude the journey of exploring 10 habits that make you weak, transform your life with Stoic, we want to emphasize a reminder from Stoic philosophy: each person's journey is unique. The challenges and habits we have discussed are not only obstacles, but also stepping stones for you to become stronger and more self-reliant in life. How has this theme impacted your path? This is not a simple question, but we believe that your sharing will enlighten others, creating a stronger and wiser community. Please leave your comments below this video and share your experiences as well as the lessons you have learned from today's video. Every sharing, every story is a priceless inspiration for those who are on the path of seeking inner strength and spiritual freedom. If you find value in this video, don't forget to like, comment, and share it with those you think will benefit from it. And if you are new here, please subscribe to our channel to not miss any.